It's a hockey night from Quebec City. First hockey night in Canada game of the HHL season. The Ontario Redcoats come to Quebec to face their bitter rivals, the Nordiques. Oleg Lazine starting in goal for this team, which has won their first two games, outscoring their opponents by 12-4. This is the second game of the season for Ontario, coming off a win over Cincinnati 5-2 earlier in the week. It's the greatest Canadian rivalry in the HHL. Ontario, Quebec, and we're underway. The Redcoats get the face-off. Their journey this season to avenge last year's humiliation in the Andre Cup final, blowing a 3-1 lead to the Seattle Emeralds, and then losing Game 7, 7-0 on home ice. Here comes Whitfield. He's been one of the top marksmen in the league through the first two seasons. On the right now, Christian Kehoe brings it up. Kehoe stopping up, lays it down for Ian Wild, a shot save, rebound, and Parayko able to sweep that one away, but held in. Murdy a blast, and that one off of Ramsey and Wide. Wild holds it in. Christensen back to Wild. Murdy at the point, Christensen. Murdy a drive again. Another save is made by Ramsey. Sent to the right, now Jason Izzard forward, has Meach down low. Izzard stops up, back to the point for Barry. Barry in the corner, in the front, and that one just wide. It looked like Izzard may have had half the net open, and he couldn't stash it in. McDonald with one, high, and it's blockered down. May have actually been off the shoulder of Maisonneuve. Was off to a hot start to the season. Wild, knocked off the puck by McDonald. The Redcoats have to tag up. Murdy is intercepted there by Meach, but he was offside, and we get our first stoppage in play. So yeah, 12-4, the combined score of the first two games for the Nordiques. They beat Vancouver 4-2 on the road, came back home, and they smashed Buffalo 8-2. This offense has been flying. Can they do it again today against a much stiffer opponent in the Ontario Redcoats, who won the last two Eastern Conference titles? Fontana's shot, blocked down by Berglund, held in by Matthew Kasprowitz, coming off a disappointing first year with the Nordiques, trying to recreate his Rochester form from Season 1. Here's Frank. Down for Fontaine. Frank again. Fontaine up. Bufflin. Wrister! And that one is stopped. Riley sends it back for Berglund. On the right, Gabe Ray brings it forward. Ray for Tuck! And that one off the pad of Lazine. Alex Tuck, one of the draft picks. First round for the Redcoats. This is Fontaine stopping up at the point, held in by Bufflin. Wrist shot save, rebound. Bufflin still has it. Spins it back to the point for Holt. Down low for Nylander, back for Bufflin. A stick lift there, and Alex Tuck gets it away from Mats Nylander. And a turnover there, Kiviranta tripped up a Redcoat. And so the visitors will get the game's first power play. Into the box goes, well, Kiviranta. The rookie with a trip there on Edward Howe. Ray and Christensen on the draw. A win by the Nordiques, and Maisonneuve gets trucked, but is able to clear the puck in the nick of time. This is Colton Parayko, the captain. Lifted the Andre Cup in Season 1, trying to do it for the second time this year. This is sticked away by Lazine to the corner, Whitfield for Izzard. Back for Berglund. Izzard down the Parayko drive, and a blocker save is made by Lazine. At center, it's held by Parayko, breaks it back into the attacking zone, has Whitfield up high, lays it for Ray, drive, save, rebound for Izzard, and Lazine says no. 53 seconds to go on the Ontario power play. And there is Whitfield with a clobber on Maisonneuve. He was able to clear the puck there, though. Bufflin dumps it down. Chasing after it is Sven Berglund. He peels away. Parayko picks it up instead. Here's Gabriel Ray. Has support down low. Finds Izzard. Izzard stops up, lays that one across, picked off by Kehoe, and clear with only 15 seconds left on the penalty time, quickly running out. A solid penalty kill by the Nordiques, and it appears they have survived it as we're back to 5-on-5. Ray across for Izzard. He gets sent down by Bufflin. Fontaine gets the puck, and here comes Kiviranta. He's out of the box. Sent on for Christensen. Christensen stops up. Back for Kehoe. Shot save. Rebound. Christensen tried to settle it, and he couldn't tap it in. Ramsey got there in time. Stretch pass forward for Tuck. Counterattack. Laid for Turgeon. He gets hit off the puck. And Giroux goes down over the corpse. And it's brought back ahead by Fontaine. He gets hit. Christensen shoots and missed the net. What action here. And now perhaps a break. Coming forward is Tuck. Across for Turgeon. Save and cover. A much-needed stop and play for both teams and the media alike as Lazine gets the whistle there. My goodness. Hits galore, chances galore. End-to-end action, still a scoreless first period from Quebec City. Marco Scandella, the only player on this Nordiques team that doesn't have a point yet this season. That's just how dominant they've been offensively. Marois drops it back for Scandella. A backhander is stopped by Ramsey. He wanted that point right there. The goaltender will not allow it. Fourth line versus fourth line here. Eller against Hudon. Kicked back by Hudon. Here's Desjardins for Giroux. Doesn't take the shot. Scandella holds it in. Giroux back for Scandella. Giroux shot. He scores! And now every player has a point. Scandella with the assist. Giroux with the goal. And the Nordiques do it again. They take a 1-0 lead. Just a set face-off play. Hudon kicks it back. Give and go to the defenseman. And Scandella with the feed. And the one-timer from Danny Giroux. And a 1-0 lead late in the first for the home team. Tie up off the draw. Here's Giroux. He dumps that one in and it deflects off the stanchion on the bench. And out of play. Yes, he did score one for you there. Daniel Giroux, local kid. One of the fan favorites here. He's not a superstar, but good depth player, and they really love him here in Quebec as a shot is taken by Kittle and is stopped by Oleg Lazine. Minute 14 left in the first. Eller and Holt on this one. Sent on back for Dirksen. Dirksen will wind up in that one, not even close. Here's Corey Perry. Lays that one down for Dirksen. He's knocked off the puck. Desjardins gets it, perhaps a counterattack here. Led by Kiviranta. Kiviranta to the circles. Try to feed across from Malpi, could not. Zaitsev got there first. Final 5 seconds. Can we have a quick equalizer from the Redcoats? A sent down is Kittle. A big hit by Desjardins. What a way to end the first period for the Nordiques. One goal, big hit there. 1-0, Quebec on Hockey Night in Canada. Second period of play from the Belle Province. This rematch of both the conference finals of the first two seasons. Ontario won them both. Season 1 in 6 games, Season 2 in 5. Nordiques desperate to not only make it to the final for once this time, but actually win the Andre Cup. And they have a team certainly capable of doing that. Here's one of their top scorers, Ian Wild, across for Christensen. Behind that, Kehoe got roughed up a bit. And he's going to lay out Izzard. The Nordiques are bringing the body today. But a counterattack the other way by Jared Whitfield. And Wild got back to intercept. Here's Kehoe over the blue line. Kehoe across for Wild. Wild in the corner. Lays it back for Christensen. Back for Wild. To the front for Kehoe, and his save is made there by Ramsey. Kehoe tries to get to the front. He does backhander, and that one goes wide. Off of the goaltender. Kehoe to Christensen in the corner. Knocked off the puck initially. McDonald able to get there for the Redcoats. And a crunch there on Izzard by Murdy, and Murdy sent down in turn. The tensions are rising. Christensen drops it back for Murdy, the rookie defenseman. Here's Nylander sent across and couldn't quite be held in the zone by Kasprowitz. Jeez, Murdy sent into the glass by McDonald there on the retaliation hit after Izzard got creamed. Very physical game between these two bitter rivals. There's another big hit behind the play. As this one falls for Hyman, a save. Bufflin is able to get it into Lazzini. Corrals it, does not cover. Sent out for Nylander. Nylander with no support now. Up comes Frank. Nylander trying to feed it to Frank, but James Riley got his stick in the way. Here is Edward Howe in the attacking zone. Howe laid it back. It's picked off by Nylander. Here comes Clarence Frank. Frank. Corner. Knocked off, goes to the front, and no contact made there. Nylander back to the point as he gets drilled. Frank, turnover. Oh, slow to get up behind the play as Riley comes up. My apologies. Kittle. Now he's going to get knocked down. Frank, across. Maltby, save! As both teams have forgotten how to make defensive plays other than hits, I gotta say the Ontario Ministry of Health will be furious after seeing this clip. As they are the ones attempting to remove body checking, and Nylander, yeah, that was why he was slow to get up. He's shaken up, and we have our first injury of the season. As he looked like he was holding his collarbone. That would not be good. Nordiques suffered a lot of injuries early last season. Didn't want that to bite them again. Desjardins winds up, and that one is gloved down by Ramsey. So yeah, that's definitely a concern. Quebec Nordiques organization feels like they could have pushed for the #1 seed in home ice in the playoffs last year, if not for all the injuries they took early in the season. Desjardins to Maltby. Here's Scandella, banks that one in the corner, hit off the puck initially was Kiviranta. Zaitsev got it loose. Here's Eller for Kittle. Past halfway in regulation, still a 1-0 Nordique lead. And the goal by Daniel Giroux. Picked free for Kiviranta. Kiviranta has Justin Holl, who's going to drive when they broke the stick of the defender. Giroux able to pick that one up. That puck bounces, had to be swept the hand back to Marois. Still in Scandella's shot. And Lazzini with a save and a much-needed whistle for the Redcoats there. I don't know what that hand pass was for. It was right to the attacking player, and a big scoring chance there for the Nordiques. Tie up. Stick lift there. McDonald. And over the blue line. McDonald shoots a looks loose in front, and it's still there. No one knows where it is. Iso's right behind the post, and finally a cover as Lazzini held his skate against the post. I thought for sure and that was going to be banked in by the Redcoats on the rebound, but no, it is not. A huge opportunity missed. A clean win back on the draw for Barrie. Here is McDonald. For Barrie, he scores! Joseph Barrie has tied the game at 1. So just after they missed the puck sitting on the goal line, they get it right back on the draw. McDonald to play. Barrie with the wrister past Lazzini, and it's a 1-1 game. Giroux came up to challenge, but that shot had eyes. A beauty from Barrie, and we got ourselves a whole new game. Both these teams trying to remain perfect. Quebec 2-0. Ontario 1-0 as Giroux with one that Ramsey stopped. Tie up on the draw, goes back for Colton Parayko, on now for Whitfield. Whitfield in over the blue line, has to stop up. Laid it down for Rizzer. His shot is blocked, and I don't know what Maisonneuve was doing there. He just stayed away from the puck. but the Nordiques still have it. Here's Kehoe, cross ice for Wild, first line going to work, back to Kehoe. Kehoe a shot, and Ramsey vigilant with the 5-0, closing it up. That's where Kehoe was shooting. Kicked on for Wild behind the net. Wild has that pass intercepted by Whitfield. Laid that one down low for Izzard. Izzard back across and just offside is Whitfield. Less than 2 minutes left in period 2. No update yet on the status of Mats Nylander. Kehoe. Toe drag around. Kehoe a shot. Well, there was a rebound, but no Nordique there to corral it as Berglund brings it back the other way on the counter. Berglund down low. Drive by Meach, and that one is stopped. Maisonneuve in the corner. Wild has to knock that one free. Still on it, Maisonneuve. Kicks it on for Wild. 8 seconds left. Wild let down by Hyman. Oh, and fanning on it was Meach. It came right to him. Hyman with one. Blocked over the glass. Off the skate of Murdy. My goodness, and here's the hit on Wild again by Hyman, and Meach missed a golden chance as he fanned on that one time. 2.3, they have enough time if they can win it clean. Turgeon does! Berglund drive, and that one either blocked in front off a defenseman or got to Lazine and was patted away. But in any event, the second period is over on Hockey Night in Canada. Quebec 1, Ontario 1. La troisième période gets underway. All to play for, even at one, dead even. Who pulls ahead here? And will it be in 60 minutes or more, as this puck will be dumped in by Christensen? Parayko to the right for Izzard. Izzard down low, here's Meach, drive, and a pad stop by Lazine. And he gets an ovation for that one. Meach and Chris, this one sent back. This is Parayko. Drive! And that one deflected right to Meach, but Maisonneuve got there first. Here comes Ian Wild trying to turn on the Jets. Laid it on for Kehoe. Kehoe a drive, and that one is stopped. This is Whitfield. Big hit behind the play. Once again, that's been true on practically every play in this game as both teams have brought the body against their arch rivals. A turnover, and Meach is stopped by Oleg Lazine. Ray and Kasperowitz on this one. Still no sign of Nylander. Looks unlikely he will return to this game. We'll have to see if the injury is long-term or not, as Maltby takes a shot and missed the net with it. Behind the net, Parayko. Maltby. Bank to the point. Kasperowitz sent across. Here comes Alex Tuck bringing it forward. Tuck in over the blue line. Dropped it back for Ray. Ray across, and getting it away is Maltby. Brought back ahead on the left by Kasperowitz. Here comes Clarence Frank. Frank. Barry, and that one's taken away. Here comes Gabriel Ray, and over the blue line, he's got Murdy closing back. Ray to cross. Here's Barry trying to get a wrister off, but Frank got in the way. 12:30 to go in regulation, a 1-1 tie. Clarence Frank weaving, shooting, and a pad save made by Ramsey. Kicked loose on the boards. It falls for a Redcoat there. Howe cross ice for Zach Hyman. Hyman moving in, shoots one. Rebound there. Murdy corrals it. Big hit along the boards once again. Here's Bufflin spinning away. Frank. Looks like Murdy possibly slow to get up. I haven't seen a fourth man join the Quebec rush. As Frank finishes them off emphatically in the corner. And another hit is laid by Maltby. The bruises will be plentiful in the morning as Barry takes a shot and looked like he hit the outside of the pipe. Offside there. I am surprised we haven't seen a line brawl break out here, as this was Maltby laying out Zach Hyman, who earlier in the game did the same to Ian Wild. Tie up on the draw. Oh, and Whitfield was hooked, so a power play coming up unless they score here. Delayed penalty against the Nordiques, and it's touched up, and it is called. 8:21 to go, and a chance for Ontario to take the lead as the Quebec goal scorer, Daniel Giroux, with an ill-advised penalty. I don't know what he was trying to do there. As he goes to the box of shame. And a power play chance for the visitors. One back by Meach. Berglund, a wrister, and he missed the net with that one. Held in there by Meach. That one kicked loose. Tuck trying to get it, and off the boards, and as far as center to Sven Berglund. He spins away. Stopping it before hitting was Kasperowitz. Here's Alex Tuck. Tuck with a shot. Rebound there for Fontaine to get away. A release not quite. He's hit off. Sent back to the point for Berglund. Berglund for Tuck. He scores! It took a deflection through the 5-hole of Lazine. A power play goal, and the Redcoats had taken their first lead. Alex Tuck has his first double HL goal. So here's what happened. Berglund there, and I think it took a deflection, because Lazine doesn't let up soft goals like that very often. Yeah, it looked like it did get a bit of a touch off of the stick of Bufflin, and then off the bottom of the pad and went 5-hole, and Lazine he's kicking himself for that one. He wished he didn't let that in. And I'm sure Giroux is kicking himself just as much, if not more, for that stupid penalty as Reyes is done. And now a power play the other way. The Nordiques will get a chance to tie it right back. Again, how have the refs kept this game under control? As Tuck, who just scored the goal, goes to the box. And now Kehoe, Christensen, and Wild have a chance to get to work. Tie up on the draw. Berglund able to clear on the backhand. So can the Nordiques say, anything you can do, I can do better? Here's Wild leading a rush. He's got Kehoe down low. Drive! And that one is blockered away. And skips over at center from Fontaine. Whew, this game's been something. The hits, the sudden shifts, the momentum, the chances. Here's a windmill for Kehoe. For Wild, he doesn't take the shot yet. Ian Wild to the point for Maurice Fontaine. Trying to center was Wild, poked along, and Wild a backhander, and that one stopped and covered by Ramsey. He was able to get the puck away from Corey Perry. Big save there. I'm surprised there's no hit or poke check. The defenseman right in front just let Kehoe blast the shot in on goal. 40 seconds left in the Nordique power play, and Frankie will get off the draw. Quick shot! It's losing the side of that scramble there, and in the corner, Frank gets back out front for Marois, and a save by Ramsey. So what persistence by Frank to get it off the faceoff, take the quick shot, hacked away, but no cigar, as the goaltender stands firm. One clean by the Redcoats. Big hit by Frank, but Eller is there to clear it down, and that will do it for this power play. So the Nordiques are unable to tie the game on the power play. We're back to 5-on-5. They still have 5 minutes left in regulation to get that second goal. Here's Matthew Kasperowitz waiting, no shot yet. Back to the point. Kasperowitz lays it on back for Maisonneuve. Back for Kasperowitz. Holt couldn't get the shot away as he got popped. Bufflin chooses to dump, even though he had a wide open man at the point. Eller has it turned over. Here's Kasperowitz through Holt. A shot from the side of the net. Still loose there. Holt persists. He's pinned by Dirksen. Kicks it along for Frank. Now Frank is pinned by 2 Redcoats. Barry's there to get it out. Joseph Barry brings this one forward now. He leaves it on for Izzard, and a save made by Lazine. Murray got that one on. Here's Kasperowitz across for Wild. 1:40 to go. Ian Wild spins away. Holt with a shot, and able to tip it in was Kasperowitz. Izzard is pinned to the boards. That puck popped free now for James Riley. We are in the final minute of regulation. Now or never for Quebec. Here is Whitfield across Izzard, and that one patted away by Lazine. They make a change. Kehoe spins away, able to get through. Here's the empty net. Maisonneuve trying to get by. Whitfield takes the puck away. The net is empty for the Redcoats. The shot is in from Whitfield, and it's 3-1. And it's looking like Quebec's boogeyman will get the better of them once again. As Whitfield able to put in the empty net goal, and I get a much-needed breather. My goodness. Again, I don't know how we haven't had a fight. These two teams have been trying to kill each other for the whole game, and no fight by some miracle. Or tragedy if you enjoy fighting. Which I don't blame you for. If you do, it's pretty good. Cutting back in is Berglund. Christensen able to intercept that one. I guess in theory there's still time. They're going to pull Lazine once again. Christensen was knocked off the puck there. Across for Riley. McDonald, and he's got wide open lane and an empty net to shoot at, but Maltby closes in on him and gets the puck away. Banked on. Christensen tries to send that one in, and Tuck is going to get creamed. Bufflin hangs it in onside somehow, and the game ends fittingly in a pile of bodies. And a Redcoat victory. The first loss of the season for the Nordiques as their high-powered offense is stifled by Harold Ramsey. And a gutsy win on the road, 3-1 by Ontario.